shampoo and conditioner. I leave conditioner in my hair for, well, the time it takes for me to finish the rest of my shower. Normally I use a leave-in conditioner. It's technically a detangling spray, but it's the only thing that I've found that has been light enough that I can use it every day. You're not supposed to brush your hair when it's wet, because when it's wet it's stretchy. I'm just super careful with it. Don't put conditioner on my roots. I put conditioner here. This is the apple cider vinegar and rosemary and oregano oil that I've been using. This is the stuff that has nearly decimated my dandruff. I don't have to put that much in, and it would probably be nicer, better looking if I didn't. And then lately I have been using, oh, that's backwards. It's marketed as a body oil, but it's the same brand as my detangling spray, and it's been working really good. Before I tried this one, I was using this one, the Hair Envy. And the Hair Envy I find works better as a face oil. So I get my hand wet, unless my face is still wet. Take out a dropper full. Squirt. Into my hairline. If I wash my face at night, or in the morning, because I don't like doing it at night, or rather my skin doesn't like it at night. If I wash my face, I put that on. This is body oil. Nourish and moisturize, plant-based, lightweight, soothing. I don't really like it for my skin because it makes me oily. 1 pump. long as my hair is wet, it'll take any kind of, or not any kind, but certain kinds of oil well, as long as it's wet. If it's dry, I cannot put oil on. You have to use both an oil that soaks into your hair strand and an oil that sits on top of your hair strand. The reason being that your hair is porous on the inside and scaly on the outside, and heat opens the scales and lets moisture in, and if you have too much moisture on the inside, then the hair strand swells, and when it dries it shrinks, causing what's called hygral fatigue. It gets tired, thus it gets weak. So what you want to do is put an oil on that will soak in, fill up those empty spaces, and only allow water to absorb to a certain amount, and then another oil on top to seal that moisture inside, so that instead of going, your hair just goes. That's it. That's what you want. He didn't touch on that. At least not at the point that I got to. All he talked about was putting more moisture inside. Well, guess what? You put more moisture inside, it's gonna swell. He only talked about one oil. You need two different ones. You need one that goes in and one that covers. The other thing he mentioned was just more moisture. More moisture. You know, you need to hydrate your hair. Well, yes, you need to hydrate your hair, but you also need protein to strengthen your hair. Think of your hair as oh, I lost it. There was an analogy. Anyway, you need both moisture and protein. Protein makes it strong, moisture makes it flexible. You need both strength and flexibility. And he didn't talk about protein. All he talked about was moisture. You're gonna make your hair a soggy mess. it's going to be too flexible and it's just going to break off. You need the rigidity of the protein as well. That's why yogurt masks are great. Yogurt is protein. Egg washes or masks are great. Again, protein. Honey is actually really great as a mask. Not necessarily for the protein, but it gives kind of a conditioner smooth feeling. Shampoo, conditioner, the stuff on my scalp for the dandruff, which actually works good for the growth as well, and oil and air dry. That's it. Something else you mentioned. Oh, growth. You said nothing will help with your growth. And you mentioned rice water and whatever else. Well, guess what? It actually does work. What rice water does, beyond being a protein treatment, so strengthening the hair shaft, is when it's applied to the roots as well, it takes the hair back from the resting phase into the growth phase. So it takes it from step 2 of 3 back into step 1. In some cases, it takes it out of step 3 before it falls out, back into step 1, the same hair follicle. Okay? Rice water does that. It has been proven to do that. So is rosemary. The state of your hair where you kind of have a bald spot, that's the area, like where the hair grows out of, that spot, that's it getting stuck in stage 3. So when you apply things like the rice water and rosemary, and get this, stuff like the medically prescribed hair growth formulas, it takes it out of step 3, stage 3, back into stage 1, so that hair starts growing again. The only problem is that with these medically prescribed stuff, because they're hormone based, when you stop taking it, that hair falls out. So in order to maintain the growth and fullness that you have using that medically prescribed hormonal treatment, you have to continue to use it. It works, but you have to continue to use it. Rice water, rosemary, it doesn't really do that. It just, because it's a natural thing. Our bodies are made to interact with things like rice water and rosemary in a positive manner. It's not forcing it, it's just triggering. So. Love you.